Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is episode 2 of our survival series, and we're immediately going to start off today's video with a 1-hour mining session. So I will see you after we get the results from the mining session. And we're back. We have completed our goal of getting enough diamonds for some diamond armor. So I went mining for a little while. It was probably a little over an hour that it took me to get this amount. I have exactly 30 diamonds. We're diamond rich now. At least we have a decent amount of diamonds. Enough that we can make a enchanting table, finally. I had enough before, but I didn't have enough bookshelves or anything like that. I still don't, frankly. But we do now have an enchanting table. For now, I don't actually have anywhere to put this, so we're just going to put it in there. But I do have the cow farm. We are working on getting leather, and we got some sugarcane growing over there. And we are going to build an XP farm. I do have 31 levels right now, so I don't actually need it at the moment. But in the future, I will go need an XP farm. We found a dungeon in one of our previous mining sessions, actually in the time-lapse that I showed you. It was close to the middle of the time-lapse we found the dungeon, and it's a skeleton spawner. We did get some... That's where we got this saddle for our horse over here. And we got a few other things, but nothing too good. So I will meet you guys down at the dungeon, and I will show you how to make your very own XP farm just from a skeleton spawner. Okay, now that we are here in the dungeon, the first step is actually finding one. So we do have a skeleton spawner here, and I emptied out these chests for the most part. I don't have a few things in here, but for the most part I have everything emptied out. And the first step to actually making this into a XP farm is we need to go 4 blocks out in each direction. So we need to go over here, and we need to go over here. 2, 3, 4. We need to go 1 out here, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we can build up a wall here. So now we just need to mine out the rest of this room and make it the size that I specified, 4 out from the spawner in each direction. Okay, now that we have our room in this size, 4 out from the spawner in each direction, we need to lower down the room a little bit, so we're going to lower the floor 3 blocks. Now that we have our water sources, we're going to decide which side of the farm we want to push the skeletons to. For me, I'm going to push them this way, so I'm going to put the water sources on this side of the farm. If we go every other block, we will be able to duplicate the water sources, creating enough that we can span the entire width of the farm. As you can see, it pushes everything over here. So now we're going to have to light up the area a little bit more and make sure that no mobs can spawn still. This lighting is temporary and we just need it here so we don't get killed by skeletons while we're building the rest of the farm. Now you can see that all the water without those blocks there would flow to this spot right here. So we're going to mine down 2 blocks and just create this little trench over here. Now that we have our trench dug, we are going to put 1 water source on each side of this, and it will create a 1 block center right here. Now that we have our water sources placed in each corner, we are going to mine a 3 tall column here, 3 blocks deep. Okay, now that we have our 3 tall, 3 wide column built, we are going to place a sign right here at the end. Now, here's where we have to make a decision. You can decide whether or not you want to make this farm bigger and better if you have the resources, and you need to decide if you want this farm to be AFK-able. For now, I'm going to use the simplest version of this farm because I don't have the resources to make it better. So, to make the simple version, we're just going to dig down 3 or 4 blocks, and then we are going to make a little room here. Now that we have our little room built, all you're going to do is, where you dug down, you're going to place a block and a slab to make sure the skeletons cannot shoot you. Now, if you want to make this farm a little bit more efficient, or a little bit easier on you and waste your sword durability less, what you're going to do is you're going to make a soul sand elevator to push them up, and then push them over and make them fall about 20 blocks or so, and that should bring them down to 1 hit. Now, also, if you want this farm to be AFK-able, what you're going to do is you're either going to use dogs and have the dogs kill them for you, or what you're going to do is put them on magma blocks and have the magma blocks kill them for you, and then create a hopper system. But you won't get XP if it's AFK-able, you'll just get the skeleton drops. So for our use here, this is the perfect way that we can build it for our current circumstance. Although the farm may look complete, there's a few little things that we need to do still. First, make a ladder all the way out of your XP grinder. This is going to help you in the long term so you don't have to dig or find your mine tunnel all the way down to the dungeon. Simply dig a hole and fill it up with ladders all the way to the top. Now that you have your ladder built, it's time to actually activate the farm. What you're going to do is you're going to go back up the way that you originally came down. Make sure that you have some blocks available, and you're just going to pillar up and get here, and then you're going to jump up here. Now this part's going to be kind of tricky. What you're going to do is after you complete everything else, you're going to block off this right here. You don't want anything spawning on top of the spawner, because what's going to happen is it's going to get stuck, and then it's going to reduce the spawn rate. Now you're going to mine any blocks that you had and any torches, and make it completely dark in this room. This part can be a little dangerous, because obviously skeletons are going to start spawning while you're trying to do this. Now that the room is completely dark, what you're going to do is mine any excess blocks that you have and try not to die. You're going to go back down to where you were and try to put the blocks back where they were. Boom and boom. Now you have a fully working skeleton farm. You just have to wait for them to drop down, and you should be getting XP in no time. Alright guys, we have officially farmed enough bookshelves to make level 30 enchants. I've been breeding up cows and planting the sugarcane everywhere. I had a little sugarcane farm over there. And I finally have enough that I have 15 bookshelves so I can get level 30 enchantments. I don't have a place to put this right now, so we're just going to set up a little mini area right here. Just temporarily until I can get some more space to put this stuff. Alright, I have my diamonds and my diamond pickaxe out, so we are going to see what our first enchant is. Unbreaking 3 on the pickaxe. On the sword, I think all the tools. Silk touch for iron pickaxe. Silk touch. We're just gonna have to risk it. Go for Unbreaking 3. Dang, that's just Unbreaking 3 on the pickaxe. So, this is actually a great opportunity to make something that is very useful for while you're trying to enchant some stuff. An item that was added in 1.15. The grindstone. Boom. Here we go. This is super important. Because now, look, I don't like this enchantment. Boom. It's out. It's done. And actually, I should probably just do this right now and repair it. Actually, no, I'm going to wait, because then I can enchant another one. So what do we got now? Efficiency 4, definitely. Just efficiency 4, but that's okay. So now I'm going to head down to the XP farm, and actually, I should probably just take this entire setup with me. So I'm just going to take down all this stuff, and I'm going to set it back up at the XP farm, and I'll do a little time lapse of me grinding out some enchantments. So I'll see you at the end of the time lapse. Okay, and we're back after that enchanting session. So, I have gotten a few more things other than this efficiency pickaxe. I've gotten our sweeping edge, unbreaking 3 sharpness 3 sword, and our fully enchanted diamond armor with fire protection on most of it, protection 4, and protection, fire protection again. We did get feather falling, which is extremely good, and what else? That's about it. One byproduct of our XP farm is lots of bones. This is very, very good because now we can use these bones for bone meal. And bone meal is very helpful for just instantly growing plants for different things that I need, like our wheat and our leather, for some more item frames. Now that we have fully enchanted armor, we're going to need a few things before we start building those epic farms. We're going to need more diamonds. I only have 2, which is not enough to repair this pickaxe, So I actually will not be able to use this diamond pickaxe, which is very important for getting farms because I need the materials. So I'm going to go on a quick mining session, I'll time-lapse it, and we'll be back whenever I have enough diamonds to repair the pickaxe and get a few more enchants on the pickaxe. Now that we're back from that mining and enchanting session, we have our Fortune 3, Efficiency 4 pickaxe, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's going to help us later. I'm going to do another mining session at the beginning of next episode, and that should be the last one for a while. We'll get a bunch more diamonds, and hopefully that'll be able to last us well into the series. So that should be the last time lapse you'll see for a little while of mining, but next episode we should start the farm. So at the moment we do have 8 diamonds, so it's enough that we don't need to go mining for very much, but we do need a diamond shovel and a diamond axe. Those are the only 2 things we have left, and of course to upgrade our tools and armor, because they are obviously not the best. They're just from pretty basic enchantments that I got pretty much on the first try for most of them. And before we end this episode, I'm going to do one quick little thing. I want to keep these episodes more organized in the future. So what we're going to do is we're going to build this little area over here where I can post the plan for the episode. So I'll just put a little sign up, and it's going to be our goals for the episode and what we want to get done. So that way we can better manage our time, because there's sometimes in these episodes where halfway through I sort of forget what I wanted to do, and it's going to be better for me if I keep them organized, and it'll be better for you because you know what's coming up. So we're just going to stick some signs on there temporarily, and decorate this a little bit. Just get a lantern there and a lantern there. This is just something that's gonna stay around for who knows how long. If I like it, I'll probably keep it, but if it gets annoying, then I'll probably just let it go, because if it gets too much of a hassle and no one's really enjoying it, including me, then there's no real reason to keep it. So I'll get rid of it right away if something comes up where no one really likes it. So we're just gonna keep that there. Get a chest, and every episode in the beginning, what I'll do is I'll come over here and I'm going to grab some signs out of the chest, and I'll just place them down up here, and I can be like, creeper farm. Boom, that's one goal for the episode. More diamonds. Boom, goal. And go to nether. Like, they're just simple things that keep me on track, and they'll also let you know what's coming up in the beginning of the episode. So these are all just example things, but next episode we will outline what we're going to do. I think the plan is we're going to start building some larger farms, because we have all the stuff we need. The only thing I really want, and it's not very necessary, is a shovel that's decent. So at the beginning of next episode we'll probably enchant up a shovel and an axe, just so our harvesting's a little bit faster. But we have a lot of stone in here, and we can do a lot of stuff with this. A lot of farms that require just some basic materials of just some blocks and stuff like that. we'll probably do a creeper farm, because I'm thinking we want to go to the nether and get some ancient debris so we can upgrade to netherite. Hopefully, at the 2 episodes from now, we'll have full netherite armor. And then once we have full netherite armor, there's nothing stopping us from just enchanting up a little bit and go beat the ender dragon. And that's when things really start to ramp up. After we beat the ender dragon, we get elytra. I'm gonna really start building some farms, and we can get our mega base going. Planning on using some of the new blocks from the nether update, so maybe we'll outline the palette for that next episode. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like the video and you want to see more. Stay up to date. You can click the notification bell if you want to know when my videos go live, and I'll see you in the next episode.